That's it. Keep doing that. I think it's working. Get on soon.
Crystal. Ah! I didn't think it'd be that easy. Right. I may have spoken too soon. Hey, at least it can't get any worse. Looks like that's it. That's a Dalek. I thought this place was meant to be serene and peaceful. Shh! Don't be too loud. Daleks can detect even the
Scanning for
slightest
the intruder.
We need to get past this one and through that door. If you wander into its light or get too close, they'll attack like there's no tomorrow. And if you die, there may not be a tomorrow. That was a close one. Okay, I've tapped into the TARDIS database. And you know I said things couldn't get any worse? Yeah, well, I was wrong. Remember that time bridge? Well, now we're in a future where the Daleks invaded the planet. We're trying to work out how to harness the power of the time crystals. The more immediate problem, I'm picking up signals from a bunch of Daleks, all pretty close to where we are now. I'm guessing more cheese graters from hell. Stay sharp, okay? And stay out of their sight. Whatever that was, has just sent my circuits cold. Literally.
Death to the enemies of the Daleks!
Ah! Another one! Let's do the same as before, okay? Slow and stealthy.
Attention all combat units patrolling the temple. Intruders must be exterminated. Possible dive. The object has been scanned, assessed, and is understood. Attention all combat units patrolling the temple. Intruders must be exterminated. Possible diversion detected. I will investigate and exterminate any opposition. Possible unauthorized
How many of these things are there?
be guarded. Dalek Command reports there are intruders in the temple. Any unauthorized presence will be unsanctioned. Sensors indicate you are not a Dalek. You will be exterminated.
That Dalek is blocking our way. You need to get it to move.
Sensors locate the enemy. Locate the enemy. Locate. Locate.
As long as we're not directly in its line of sight, it won't be able to see us. We could use that massive pillar for cover.
Dalek patrols in progress. All rebels will be located and executed.
We need to get that door open.
Daleks patrols in progress. All rebels will be located and executed.
That Dalek is blocking our way. You need to get it to move.
Dalek Command reports there are intruders in the temple. Any unauthorized presence will be destroyed.
As long as we're not directly in its line of sight, it won't be able to see us.
Unsanctioned activity in
massive
temple.
pillar for
Scanning.
cover.
Scanning. Recommencing patrol.
We need to get that door open.
Unsanctioned. The object has been scanned, assessed, and
Dalek is blocking our way.
understood.
You need to get it to move.
Scanning for the intruder.
As long as we're not directly in its
The
line of
object
sight,
has been
it won't be able to see
unsanctioned
us.
activity in
Could use
temple.
that massive pillar for cover.
Unsanctioned activity in temple. Investigate. Scanning for the intruder.
We need to get that door open.
Unsanctioned activity in temple. Investigate. Investigate. Scanning. Unsanctioned sensors indicate you are not a
Dalek is blocking our way.
Sensors
You need to get it
indicate
to
you
move.
are not. The human has taken.
That was intense. Can you imagine what it's like to be the Doctor and do this kind of stuff all the time? For me personally, I'll take the TARDIS database over killer aliens any day of the week. Let's do this.
The intruder must be eliminated.
Okay, get us through those doors. There's plenty more target practice coming up. Blast us through those doors. Use your blasters to destroy those doors. Watch out for that drone!
My casing has suffered catastrophic damage. I have failed. I have.
We can destroy those Dalek
My
energy
vision
blocks before they
status
reach.
immobilized. The
Look,
Daleks
a modular
will take
power-up.
vengeance
Destroy
for
it,
your
and your hand cannon will rise
brutality.
to power levels over 9,000.
Your destruction is assured. Massive damage sustained is this death.
Drones!
Sustained. Synthetic tissue regeneration initiated.
I can sense the time crystal. We're almost there. The final crystal is in there. Blast that dais and get us out of here. Come on, I'm so close. Dig deep and let's do this. The dais is protected by an energy force field. We need to disable it. Shoot those power nodules! It'll leave the dais exposed. Those power nodules need to be disabled. It'll give us a brief window to destroy the dais. Hurry though, they'll recharge after a few seconds. Come on, we're so close. Dig deep and let's do this. The dais is protected by an energy force field. We need to disable it. Shoot those power nodules! It'll leave the dais exposed. Those power nodules need to be disabled. It'll give us a brief window to destroy the dais. Hurry though, they'll recharge after a few seconds. Come on, we're so close. Dig deep and let's do this. The dais is protected by an energy force field. We need to disable it. Shoot those power nodules! It'll leave the dais exposed. Those power nodules need to be disabled. It'll give us a brief window to destroy the dais. Hurry though, they'll recharge after a few seconds. force field. We need to disable it. Whoa. A Dalek casing. It's gone. Oh man. I was starting to feel at home in there. There must be a way to activate this stone dais. The TARDIS! What? What's it doing here? We've got to go in and see what's happening. What the? What's going on? The TARDIS has been destroyed. We're too late. She's wiped out reality. Okay. We're in the inner temple of the First, and here she is. Don't try anything rash. She's unbelievably powerful.
Unbelievably powerful? You say it like it was a bad thing. Power, in the right hands, can be beautiful. And you don't have to worry about my omnipotence. After all, Mother knows best. I only wanted what was best for my children. Would you hold that against me? Could you hold that against any parent? The only difference is, I have the power to make my resolve become reality. I will give you a second chance. I will give all living creatures rebirth. And before that rebirth, I ask for only one thing: your death. Universal annihilation in exchange for a brighter tomorrow.
Wow. Talk about tough love.
I love you all. Good night.
I'm gonna need your help more than ever now, because the universe is hanging by a thread. The reality virus has deleted the TARDIS interior and wiped out almost everything. But hey, I love a good almost. And right now, that almost says to me, you can still do this. You can fight it. You can come back. Because this time round, I found out very quickly that sometimes all it really needs is a leap of faith.
Back in the land of the living, are you? The doctor filled me in. Turns out she didn't need the Zyton. But she did need you to visit all those places to collect the time crystals, because she knew the First was watching her, and by extension, watching you.
Those locations were the last things in the First's memory, and so they're virtually the last snatches of reality to be destroyed. I've hidden 3 items, one in each of 3 environments.
The doctor disguised the items, but all of them has something unique about their physical appearance. A clue that suggests they're bound up with the First in some way.
I'll explain later, but when they're placed together, they'll form a device powerful enough to deal with the First. I hope. Because the universe is so fractured, to reach a location that still exists, you just have to visualize it. That's what you've got to do now. I can't help you, because the voice you're hearing now is a simple psychic projection while I keep the First busy.
First, you must remember the office from the London Laundrette. Let your memories guide us to where we need to go now. I'm losing you. getting clearer. Start looking for the second piece. You got it. We need just one more piece, which means one more memory.
What do you think you're doing?
You did it! We've got the final piece of the device. I'm gonna pull you back to the temple so we can put the 3 pieces together. We're back. Oh, what happened? The objects, they're here, but what do we do now?
You're too late. Don't you see that? I'm redeeming my children, giving you all a second chance. Why would you fight against that? Happy Mother's Day.
My lot, my people, they reckoned the first might make it here someday. So they created a device powerful and ingenious enough to send her back to her beginning. It was too dangerous to leave lying about. So I split it into 3 and hid it. I knew the first would be watching me, so I needed you to make sure those locations were amongst the last to exist, and that you could get back to them. That was crucial. You had to know them really well. I've appealed to the first to let us continue to live our lives, offered her a truce. She refused. So now you have to send her back to the genesis of time using the device you've assembled. You've hardly any time left.
I know what you've got to do. You've got to sonic the device.
Think of me kindly when I'm gone. When you see a sunset or flowers, remember my love for you. I only wanted what was best for my children. For you.
Well, I don't want you to get too big for your boots, but guess what? I reckon you just saved the universe. The first's been flung back to the beginning of time, but she's not dead. Good news, without her, the virus ceased to exist and reality's snapping back into place. Right, let's get going. Always love this bit. Less good news. 'Cause the first lives, she's effectively in a time loop. She'll try time and again to unleash the virus and wipe out all of sentient creation. She'll always return. That's why you've always got to be there to stop her. Till I can come up with a long-term solution. Not gonna lie, getting some weird readings. Sorry I misled you, I didn't have a choice. I let the first kidnap me, and I had to let her think I was done for. I figured she might intercept some messages, but knew she wouldn't be worried about you collecting Zyton. All the time though, me, you and Emma were working together.
Thought you'd forgotten about me there.
Would I do that? And Emma, I'm gonna download your consciousness into a synthetic person so you can live your life and... The cloister bell. I really must alter the sound setting on that thing, because that chiming, it always scares me to death. I might change it to the Teddy Bear's Picnic.
What is it?
It's an old song, used to make my granddaughter laugh.
The cloister bell?
Oh, Well, it goes off when wild catastrophes are imminent. Which is why I'm dropping you two off. We're back, but something's changed. Whether you know it or not, you were in a time loop. But it's been disrupted. The readings almost suggest it's being manipulated by the... No! Couldn't be. You two better get out there and do your thing, but be careful. I'll find out what's causing the cloister bell to go off, then I'll pop back and see you both okay.
We want to come with you. If you're in trouble, we stick together.
Too dangerous. I'm sorry.
I can't believe the doctor just abandoned us. Last time we were here, she got in touch through the laundrette's PA system, didn't she? Maybe if we get the electricity back on, she can communicate with us like that again. Right. In other news, I managed to take some readings from the TARDIS before it vanished. Looks like the reality virus hasn't been wiped out. A version of it's still at play, and it's stronger than ever.
Hang on, with a little bit of jiggery pokery, I should be able to... Yeah. Ah, there we go, I'm on the telly, hello! Right, where was I?
I'm the Doctor. Just probably not the one you were expecting.
You're the doctor.
Oh, yes!
You don't sound anything like the doctor.
Well, I must do a bit. Teeny bit.
Nope, nothing like her.
In fact, I reckon... Her? Oh! Ooh, I cannot wait to see River's face. She'll be in 7th. Sorry, easily distracted.
Did our doctor send you here?
A, nobody sends me anywhere. 2, I'm here because of the time glitches sending everything all timey-wimey, lemon and limey. And, small eye, a friend of mine gave me a tip-off about 1,000,000 years from now. Or was it last week? Anyway, point is, I need your help.
We'd love to muck in, Doctor, but we're trying to work out where our doctor is. And then there's the little matter of us having to save reality.
Sounds fun. Well, I say fun. I'm guessing it's slightly stressful. Well, I say slightly.
Doctor! That easily distracted thing. Yeah, happening again. Do you know where she is?
No, but I know what's waiting for you out there.
How do you know what's going on when you're from the past?
Like I said, I've got a friend from the future who's telling me what you need to know. Can't reveal too much, otherwise I'll break the Blinovitch paradox and I could destabilise the universe again.
Right. I'm not sure I follow you.
Well, it's a fancy way of saying I can't give you too many spoilers, but the thing you know as the reality virus has been modified by some old friends of mine.
Who's in control of it now?
The Cybermen. So the time glitches the virus causes are going to get more extreme. In your reality, where you are right now, the Cybermen have already conquered Earth. That's done. Nothing can change that. You've got to find out what their next move is, because it's going to be big. And you're going to have to stop it.
How can we stop the Cybermen?
Not going to lie, it's a big ask. But somewhere out there in the junkyard, there's the head of a decapitated Cyberman. Find it.
Any reason? Or shouldn't I ask?
It should reveal what the Cybermen are planning. Then you have to find the Doctor, and that's it. That's all I can tell you. Sorry, you're on your own from this point.
You can't just leave us.
Well, you kind of can, kind of have to. But if it's any consolation, I've a funny feeling we'll meet again. Look, right now, I've got planets to save. And you've got to stop the universe conking out. So what are we all waiting for? Allons-y!
I think the Doctor might have upgraded the sonic. Try it on the door now.
activated.